God has been guiding me on a path of learning, practice, manifestation. As a spiritual healer myself, somebody who teaches open heart and heart-based muscle testing, it is my mission to help people who have had trauma, who have had a lot of suffering in their life, to live under God's love and light. Manifestation is a key part of reaching the state of true freedom, true happiness, to harness the power of imagination, because the power of imagination is actually God's power within us human beings. However, I have a lot of challenges on this path. When I manifest things that's not money related, they come to me really easily. For example, I live in a community and we have a community gate, and our whole family has one key. And in order to replace the key, it costs almost $200, not mentioning you have to submit files and you have to wait and they need to mail it to you. It's just a hustle. And we need the key almost every day to walk my son to the school. And we cannot find the key for days. We looked everywhere. I asked everybody who has been to my house, but we could not find the key. And then one day it just came to me, why don't I manifest the key? So I sat down and I started imagining that. My mom came to me in excitement. She said, look what I found, the key. It has been in the house the whole time. And then I forgot about it. 2 hours later, I was sitting on a massage chair. My mom came to talk to me and she said, look what I found, it's the key. It has been in my pocket the whole time. So that's wonderful. However, when I try to put my manifestation on money, finances, I don't seem to have much success at it. Initially, I have had some success when I manifest the amount that's very insignificant. For example, the first time I tried to manifest $500, it came to me within 3 hours after I set up the intention and played in the imagination. And the second time, I set up the intention to manifest $11,000, and I was $1,000 short. And then I moved on to manifest a significant amount of money, but I could feel that there's something blocking it. I could feel it's very difficult for me to have faith in that manifestation. Well, you all are aware of how important faith is. And then last night I had a dream, and in my dream it was shown to me, I went to see this doctor, and the doctor was very gentle and loving, and he showed me, on the screen he showed me some cancer cells. And he said the cancer cells are in your baby producing system, the system that the body uses to give birth to a new baby. And then after I woke up, my first thought was scared. But of course, my knowledge being a spiritual teacher, somebody who channels spiritual guides, I know it's not literal, it's something else. Earlier, I went into a deep meditation, and after I sink into a state, I'm going to connect and allow whatever needs to come through to me to just flow. And then it showed me this girl who I used to live in the same dormitory room with. She was one of the girls who used to bully me when I was 11. And I so vividly brought me back of how she looked like, how her energy felt like. It was very intimidating for me because she was like 1 foot taller, and she was 3 years older, almost 3 years older than me. And I remember it was not verbal, but on some level I knew she didn't like me. I knew she spread a rumor about me. I knew she was the person who used my towel to wipe her private parts and her feet. And I remember in those days I was so stressed out, I was so scared. I started to dream walk. And the meditation brought that into my awareness. I knew that I need to do forgiveness work. I need to forgive her. I need to forgive myself. Really open my heart, realizing that maybe I'm just undoing my own negative karma. Maybe I did something similar that hurt her in past life. Or maybe I just committed to go through that so I can learn what I need to learn right now to do whatever I need to do. Regardless of the reason it happened, I just sink into my heart and forgive her. And also ask her for forgiveness. And then I see this younger self, that 11-year-old me, actually as a shadow figure. And she was constantly creating horrible stories about the future, because that was her reality in the moment. But she did not know what's going to come next second. She did not know who was going to be hurtful and judgmental and bully her, because she was away from home. She did not have a safe space. So out of this compassion and love for my own younger self, I just brought her in to me, like energetically hold my younger self tight in my arm, and I just pray for divine intervention. I just pray for God's help, because I cannot do it, and I don't have to do it. God's love came in and helped me to release this whole hurt, and I was able to really hold her in and feel how scared she was, and felt how insecure, and felt how much love that she was crying for in the moment. And then it became clear that was the tumor. The tumor came from out of fear, out of disconnected with God, out of bought into the story of lacking of love and safety. The tumor is the part of me, that archetypal persona who has holding a lot of negative energy and limited beliefs, constantly creating fearful stories, horrifying scenarios. Let me give you an example. When I am manifesting, hosting a group event, I would picture myself being on stage, feel totally connected with Source, with God, and having such a great time with everybody there. And then this archetypal persona within me is going to create one audience step up in my own imagination, my own manifestation, and tell me that your way does not work for me. Filled with disbelief, that's an energetic tumor. That's gonna stop me from manifesting intentionally my true heart's desire. Of course, I completely forgive myself for that, because I did not know what I know today. I was in a very different state, and I acknowledge that younger self who is very courageous, who been through a lot of hurt, suffering, but still has her heart opened to God and still believed in the goodness of human beings, the love in all human beings, and I love myself for that. So, in conclusion, the tumor was that archetypal persona. In the dream, the reproducing system, what does it do? It gives birth to new things, gives birth to new life. When we manifest, we are bringing new things, new experiences, new money, new relationships. We are constantly giving birth. So the dream is so significant. It came out to show me that there was a tumor in that reproducing, in that giving birth to new manifestation system, I cannot emphasize enough how important dreams are. I highly recommend you to go check my other video. I made another video that explains how this dream works. May you be blessed.